Welcome to Let's Learn Jurassic World Evolution. All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution video. In this one, we are going to talk about modular design. It's a phrase I've used a few times in my other videos. I'm going to explain what I mean by it and why I think it's a good way to play this game. And I will say this just as a kind of an editorial comment, or take it however you want to. Some of you, I'm sure, many people play this game just so they can slap a park together and get dinosaurs out there fighting each other. And if that's what you like to do, have at it, have a great time. Nothing wrong with that if that's what floats your boat. But what I'm all about is doing a great job building a great park. And I want to share techniques for how to organize your park so that you end up with these kind of ratings, where your ratings are 98, 99, 100, and 5-star all over the place. So everything is excellent. So this one, we're going back to Montanceros. Now Montanceros I use for some of the other fundamentals videos, and in this one we're going to expand this park because now we've gone off and played Muerta, and I want to show you how you can easily expand your park and keep all those 5-star ratings. We're not going to give up a thing in expanding our park. In fact, we're going to make our park bigger and keep our 5-star rating, and just get more and more people here because we're going to have more dinosaurs with higher ratings. So let's replace that Montanceros that just died, and we'll talk about modular design. So when I say modular design, what I'm talking about is the fact that in order to keep your ratings high, and you'll see since we lost that dinosaur now, we've actually dropped below our 5 stars. But to keep your ratings high, you have to have an opportunity for good transportation from the arrival point to all your destinations. You have to have visibility. Well, actually, I'm not even sure you have to have visibility, but I personally require that you have, for me, that I have very high visibility of all my dinosaurs. So good transportation, good visibility, and that we have food, shopping, and fun nearby to all those key places that need them, basically our viewing galleries, viewing towers, and our hotels and our visitor centers. And in the case here, we've got everything covered. But now we want to expand our park because we've got some new dinosaurs. We've got Baryonyx, we've got Velociraptor and Dilophosaur, and we've got Ankylosaur and Corythosaurus. So we've got some new dinosaurs that we can throw into the mix and improve our park. And so what I want to do is show you how to do that, like I said, without messing up your rating. So let's go find a nice, decent size area. And this overhead view is good because it does show you the outline of what you can build in. We've got space back in here, but it's kind of tight. So we've got this whole big area that we can build in. And we can build a good size. We can do what we need to do either here or here. So let's do it over here. Let's see if we can't build. And what we want to do is build similar to the way the one I did for Sorna. We want to build a 4x4 paddock out here. So let's just see how that goes. Let's see if we got the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see if I got that anywhere close to straight. Yes, actually I did. Surprisingly enough, that's pretty good. It's harder to make these things square than you might think. Now let's go out here and see if we can find this edge. One, 2, 3, 4. And again, is that square? Pretty good. I tend to get a little wide at the ends here, don't I? And let's close that off. How'd we do? Pretty good, except, boy, wouldn't want my dinosaurs to get in there because they would sneak out that edge. So that one's a little wider than 4x4. Okay, we left enough space up here so that we can put our incubation Hammond incubation center in here to make life easy, so we don't have to tranquilize and transport all these guys. So we'll center it, and just like our Sorna, we're going to come in here as tight as we can. Go out like so. Make a little runway like so. And then we want to we're going to start off by squaring this off. I don't have exact dimensions set up for this one, so we're going to square it off exactly halfway, and then we'll adjust if we need to. I really missed that, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. That's not good enough. Let's clean this up. This is off. All right, we're going to go with that. That's a little extra large. That's probably good because this is going to be a tight fit. We got the room. So we'll go halfway. This game could truly use a little bit of the ability to square things off, and could really use elevation lines when you're building stuff to be able to get the elevations correct, and to flatten stuff, and to change your terrain. It could really use some grid lines on that. That would be a huge improvement. There we go. Now we have the ability to feed 4 paddocks from our Hammond center. Now let's set up our viewing. Now, back to the modular design idea. The idea is that we want to be able to have transportation, facilities, visibility, and safe paddocks all in a tight space. So what we do is build, I love this 4x4, or this is roughly 4x4, because now a combination of alternating towers and galleries will give us almost perfect visibility. Okay, so notice how we sort of built this. First of all, my intention was make sure I have the space out here, but we set in our paddock and built back to it. Now we've got a tight set of towers. This is a specific design versus where they're spread out here, and we have to cover more area with our facilities. Now what we're going to have here is a nice controlled space where we just come out and make a nice relatively straight path across here. Now all of our viewing galleries have a straight line shot in, and now what we can do is set up. We need transportation to be tight in there, and now that we've gone to Muerta and done our research, we have the monorail. We can put a monorail station in here. And put another station close to our main entrance. And in fact, I think I would like to add another station. Not 100% necessary, but I'd like to add another one in here if it'll fit nicely. It should. Take the scenic route near our dinosaurs. Then we'll take the scenic route once again, if we can. Hard to build around those. Got to give those helicopters space. There we go. We need more power, Scotty. We need more power. I gotta go back and run the park. I'm out of my rhythm, out of my rhythm.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply. Acknowledged. Asset collection request received.
Okay, now, the only thing we're missing is a path connection to our Hammond Center, and that's an easy fix. And power. We need a substation out there. All right, looking good. Okay, so now we have an area to set up that's already preset to give us great visibility, to have 4 paddocks in it, and we can adjust these paddocks size-wise. So the first thing we're going to do, let's put our baryonyx. We want a couple baryonyx right here, and we're going to adjust the size after we see what they look like. So I'm going to call that the baryonyx gate, and we're going to fire up a couple of baryonyx. Good deal. And we'll get those going, and then we'll continue to play the game. All right, so we've got our 2 baryonyx being created, and we're going to put them into this paddock, and then we're going to see how well they like this paddock, and if we need to extend it up, how far we might have to go up this way to make it a little bit bigger, because I don't have this one totally mapped out yet. Eventually, I would like to have these generic builds, but we don't have to be maybe that precise. We'll just make sure that we've got it. So what's going to happen now is visitors are going to come in, and they're going to want to go to these galleries, especially when they have dinosaurs in them. So we're going to make sure that they have everything they need to be perfectly happy. So we're going to just kind of build a little walkway around our monorail. So remember, our monorail is dropping everybody off right here, and then we are going to set up food and shopping and I don't get these terrain constraints sometimes. I have to tell you, I don't understand it. Tell you one thing I would like though. I would like to get that power line. This should have been done to start with over here, coming down this way. So this space is opened up.
We have our attendance numbers up because of your efforts, and you made it happen.
Let's put in our 4 favorite foods, our 4 favorite shops. And again, I would like to have this. Out of the way. So we got a restaurant and a gift shop and some fast food. And a clothes shop. As I've said before, we're just going to pump it up to max right off the bat. Not worry about how much money we make. This is here to provide service. Oh goodness. You see what I did? I forgot to put my upgrades in here. Shame on me. Now we'll pay close attention to this baryonyx and see how happy she is in her new pen. And one little thing we forgot, we need a gate to get into this whole thing. Here we go. It's tight. A little more forest, but I think she's going to need a little more land too. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. That's a lot more forest. Yeah, we're going to have to make her give her a little more space. Carefully delete. There we go. Now we have a happy baryonyx and some really loud music. Is that just me? The other new one we have is an ankylosaur and dilophosaur. So ankylosaur, where are you? Excellent. And the ankylosaur can go call that the tank gate. We're going to put some more tanks in there. And we could even, no, we don't have one over here. Now we've got velociraptors. We have 3 ceratosaurs. Now, ceratosaurs, and by the way, we could have put the ankylosaur down here. I just wanted to build out this area. But we can certainly put our velociraptors in here with these ceratosaurs. I have found, though, that if you have 3 ceratosaurs, it's very hard to put velociraptors with them. They chase them so much, you end up having bad health. So if we're going to do that, let's do that. Let's put velociraptors in. And let's look at our fencing here too. Yeah, I think we ought to upgrade the fencing if we're going to have velociraptors and ceratosaurs in here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So our baryonyx will stand up to 2, so we'll give them 2. Now at this point, we're basically playing the game. We've already done our modular design. We've done our build out. We have everything ready to go at this point. We just need to pump dinosaurs into our park. And it's so easy because we've got the space to do it and the ability to grow without having to do a lot of other changes. So we're going to speed this up and kind of fast forward to the end of this little segment here. So now we're at 99s and 100s. That's a good way to stop. Let's just stop right there. Just with a recap. We wanted to extend our park, but we did not want to lose our 5-star rating. Or we wanted to, we didn't have it yet, we wanted to make sure we got a 5-star rating. Any way you look at it, what we did was we thought of it as a complete module of a flexible paddock 4x4 with the center, and on the opposite end of the center, where we have space to grow out, put in our viewing galleries and towers, alternating tower, gallery, tower, gallery, tower. This gives us, and I'll show you, almost perfect coverage. Remember, we got our sizing of this a little off. It covers almost every square inch of that area because of the alternating these two. We got a little blind spot up there at the very end, and we could actually cut that off if we wanted to. But you can see we're getting, what, 95% visibility right now. And you rarely get 100 because they do hide behind the trees. So now we've got a whole new section where we can expand our park, but we've already set up our facilities, fast food, clothes, restaurant, and gift shop, and already staffed them up so that we can provide all the satisfaction needs of all the people who come down to this destination. We also set up our monorail system so that people coming into the park could have a very, very short walk to the monorail station. They could ride the monorail, get good view of visibility over our existing paddocks, and come in here and stop and get off with a very short walk to get to the hotel and to the visitor centers that we have set up down here. And then we extended the monorail, and this is the key one, put it in our new module, and built our monorail system so that we had a monorail dropping off, so everybody can come in from, imagine your walk if you came in as a visitor, you want to go from the entryway, the arrival point, to that gallery right there. You would only have to walk from here to here, from right here to right here, get on the monorail, and then you would walk from right here to right there. That would be it. That's your for total distance, and that's why our transport rating is 100%. And all of our food, drink, fun, shopping are 100% because we have the right combination of these four shops fully staffed and ready to take people in and giving us 100% satisfaction. And again, as I said, we could grow and grow and grow and not have to build anything else, just continue to grow and add dinosaurs into this area that we've created. And we could turn around if we wanted to. There's plenty of space. If we wanted to extend, we could even put another area over here, or we could even do, in fact, this wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Why don't we do this? Let us put the one visitor center in here that we don't have, which is the Innovation Center. And we'll turn it around so, this is the front of it. Let's turn it around so that the front of it is going right there, right behind the there. That looks pretty good. So now we'll have an innovation center in here. Didn't check my power, but I'm pretty sure we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Come there, did dinosaur. Triceratops.
Collecting asset.
Actually, that's something else we haven't even added to our park yet. It's the Chungkingosaurus.
Asset being transported.
If I'd thought about this being here, probably would have been cool to turn this around and so you get off the monorail and go straight to that. But actually, I still like it going to the galleries. That's what really matters. So let's wait till that thing gets done, and then we'll see how we stand in total. That should add a little revenue. We've got a little revenue goal here.
Look, personally, I don't care how many buildings we have. But I learned a long time ago that less is never more. Huh? More is more. So make more, okay?
We've some work you might be interested in. From where I'm standing, that's job done.
So there we reached our profit. We're making money from the Innovation Center now. We've got all 3 visitor centers set up. We've got, hey, we've dropped a little. No, there we go, back up.
Cred with everyone in entertainment, including me.
That visibility wasn't great right that second, but I'll bet you it picks right back up. And let's make sure that this guy's happy. She will be once this one comes down and joins her. And there we go. We've got ourselves a nice modular build, expanded the park without, not only did we not destroy our ratings, we actually made them stronger. So I hope this helps give you an idea of how you can expand your park without falling to pieces. And also, by the way, this little setup right here is what I used, well, not this center, but this little setup right here is what I used on the 5-star Sorna video that I have out there. And able to put 21 species, 36 total, 36 plus dinosaurs in here and get over a 2,800 rating, dinosaur rating, just from having one 4x4 section. Because you could probably see how most of this that we have here could actually be moved into this without much trouble. So anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas
things go
on,
wrong, who do they turn
on
to
how
first? You guessed it. So consider this contract part of us always being ready.
So I think you can see how it's easy to expand if you take this modular approach. Think about your basic setup of your pens with your, and this wouldn't have to be here, by the way. We could tranquilize and transport, but that's a pain. With this gate system, makes it easy to feed these different paddocks and keep them all safe. It's easy to get really high visibility because we've got this set up here. It's easy to get our high satisfaction because all of these are close to all of these, which are all set up close to the monorail system, which gives us high transportation rating. So anyway, I hope you found something useful out of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it adds to your enjoyment of the game, and I hope you'll join us for our next Jurassic World Evolution video. Thank you.